Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
What's going on, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Monday Night Football with the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. I am your host, Big Blue from GNATION Inside Sports, as we get ready to call the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. Okay, second and goal here. 49ers threatening the score. Score is still 0-0. Snarf, what's going on with you?
Not much today. Okay.
Mark it short, third and goal. Throw and catch from the 49ers, but they do not rule it a touchdown.
Hurry to Pearsall was the connection, correct?
Yeah. I mean, I thought once the ball breaks the plane, it's a touchdown. So,
I mean, if it goes to the review, yes, because it looked like a touchdown to me. Salute Tarondrick Rainey.
shout out to everybody. If you are following on on Twitter, hit that follow button on Twitter. Streaming live on Twitter right now. Streaming live on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network on YouTube. Streaming live on GNATION Inside Sports. No matter what platform you're following on, make sure you hit that follow button and that subscribe button. Share the video on your other social media platforms that help us grow this brand and get noticed. As we are calling the Monday Night Football game here, probably the last Monday Night Football game of the season.
It is. The ultimate finale for the season is Vikings-Lions on Sunday night.
Yep. Last Monday night game of the season, folks.
So the review assistants did say there was evidence to prove it's a touchdown. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, at this point, all the 49ers can do is play spoiler to the Lions, a team that has not lost on the road at all this year, 7-0. But then again, we did kind of jinx, a lot of people jinxed it yesterday with the Giants, who hadn't won a game at home until they beat the Colts yesterday. But either way, the NFC North will boil down to next Sunday night's matchup.
I would love to know why y'all want to send this text thread while I'm starting the live football stream. Phone has not stopped. Look at this. Jesus Christ.
What's up, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? The year ends in a little more than 27 hours. Salute, Raf, Capitan. Especially when you consider that last year when they played in this building, Campbell gambled away the Super Bowl.
Hey, Unpopular just cooked in this long-ass message. I look that I know your fingers hurt after texting all of that, but yeah.
Facts is facts. John Mara and the Giants can still do the right thing if they pass on both QBs. Just having to be aboriginals like East said, and they turn out to be anything in the NFL. It'll haunt this franchise for a long time, and the people will call for Mara to sell the team. I'm with Lou on that, as I will be one if them. The Giants continue to think it's the 70s, and it's not about how you play football. All it's about the culture and how you operate as an organization. The business of the NFL is evolving, like it or not, Miz. Black players are driving that engine, particularly at the quarterback position. Most of the top QBs in the NFL are black or half black. Think about it. Mahomes, Jackson, Hurt, Daniels, Stroud, Murray, Dak. Then you have Bryce Young, Caleb Williams, Richardson, who were drafted high. The clean cut white guy doesn't sell anymore unless you're Joe Burrow or Josh Allen, or you have a great coach like Dan Campbell in Detroit. The Giants haven't attempted to go that route at the QB outside of bringing guys like Tyrod Taylor and Geno Smith as backups. It's a culture thing. Guys
Daniel
like
Berry.
What was that?
Go ahead, keep reading. I'm saluting people in the chat.
Oh, guys like Neighbors, Hyatt, Robinson, and even guys on defense want to play with a QB and a coach they can relate to. They don't want to play for guys like Belichick. That's why all his coaches fail. It makes a difference when who trusts and believe in who you playing for and your teammates. Shador can change the culture. You and your old school Giant fans can't have it your way all the time, Miz. That's my unpopular opinion on this topic. End quote. Damn.
Please, everyone in the building, check out the Big Blue Crew Sports Network tailgate video. Tudo, thank you for stopping by. My brother from another mother, thank you for putting everybody's links in the chat. You guys heard the man. Go subscribe. Pat in the chat, what up? McMillan, the only player I'm accepting if we don't get Ward or Sanders. Okay, T. Rondrick. Jay Harbin, what's good, Big Blue? Did you tell me today? I don't know. I followed you yesterday when you followed the Big Blue Crew Sports Network on X. I followed you back.
Chaos Lou.
E-Man, what's going on? That's crazy. My best friend who just passed away, that was his name, Chaos.
Do you have a cousin named Order?
No, that was the driest joke ever, Mets.
And my wit is pretty dry.
I said my best friend's name is Chaos. He says, does he have a cousin named Order? Jameson Williams, 6.5 yards, 1 IQ, all profits is good profit. All right. That shit was awkwardly funny. The voice to go along with it. LOL.
I did not know what the Lions were doing with that one play with that trick attempt that fell apart.
You can't have peace without a little bit of chaos first, E-Man Perry, so I get it.
That
peace has been disrupted since the garden, so
that shit was awkwardly funny. The voice to go along with it, laugh out loud.
Golf in the shotgun. Quick screen pass down the right sideline. Has a man and he's going, and there's a flag before he's knocked out of bounds at the 10.
Why does everyone mock my voice?
Because you sound like the Affleck guy. It's all right. It's okay, Snarf. Go ahead, hit it one time.
Affleck.
Exactly. That's why everybody says something about it, because you sound just like it. I wish I had that snippet of when Wales did that cut.
Durandic says I sound like Mandark. Trust me, I am no
All
Eddie
right.
Deason.
49ers out in front. Detroit trying to tie the game here now. From the 9. Goff under center. Single back set, man in motion. Ball is snap, handoff. And he will fight forward to the 1 yard line on 1st and goal. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1.
I'm going to say this. If there's any weakness the Lions have, it's in the health department. So to speak. Believe me, Tarondrick, I am no Eddie Deason. Tough break for Detroit. Well, I guess I have to do with what I can until Lou gets back. Lions did get in the end zone, but the PAT got blocked. Hence, they're down 1, folks. Kick is away. I got a stink button again. Be right back. I swear they're getting into that crack in my door. Where they're getting into that crevice in the door. Not there. Thanks.
All right, so Detroit scores a touchdown, but has their field goal attempt blocked. 6-7. 49ers in front. And that's a touchback. So the 49ers will start from the 30. Damn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 defensive players. 10 defensive players injured for the defense of the Detroit Lions. And they still next man up and winning games.
I'm still losing a personal war within my own house, Lou.
Yeah. You got 9 players hurt. So, what they 13-2? Yeah, 13-2.
Coaching is the key.
Coaching is the key.
Coaching. Yeah. If you got a good coach,
you got a good coach,
you can play through them adversity and all of that stuff and figure a way. But when you got a crappy coach, all of that, them tiny problems become mountains.
It's free.
And when you got a lady that you can watch sports with and doesn't get mad at you for watching sports on Sunday, makes it that much sweeter.
Well, what makes it a real pain in the neck for me is I'm fighting a war in my own house with a bunch of insects who still slip in. Nice. Nice cut. Nice plow. Who the heck is Charlie Heck? Version 10 from the 34. He drops back. Kittle on the 20, 15, down to the 13. That'll probably be the last play of the quarter. Or not. They got it. Reset the clock to 8.
All right, here we go. Ball is snap. Quick pass down the right side, down to the 15, and dropped at the 14 is Kittle. San Francisco threatening to score again. Seems like Kittle is revitalized.
It would seem like it. But then again, you also throw in the fact that this is a crippled Lions squad coming in.
Yeah, the Lions defense is 10 defensive players out, of course. Oh, and we got an offsides. Replay. Good awareness by the Detroit Lions defender to come away and break that play up at the last second, or it would have been a free touchdown.
Ball was, they blew it dead before the pass happened.
Well, just in case.
Fair enough.
Well-coached team. He went over there and separated the ball from the receiver just in case. That's what you're supposed to do. Separate the man from the ball. That's the way I was coached.
Yeah, more so in the latter matchup than in the former, or on Saturday. Bengals need a win and a Broncos loss just to get into the playoffs. And they also need Miami to lose to the Jets, because the mathematical tiebreakers favor the Dolphins more than they do the Bengals. And that's if the Broncos lose on Sunday to the Chiefs. Then again, I've always viewed Burrow as a much better second half season QB than a first half one. He's in. Then again, they're also facing a pretty makeshift defensive line tonight. Nikkei's 14.53 left in the half. San Francisco 14, Detroit 6.
Well, 49ers looking like they're back into their usual form.
True.
But that could just be, again, the massive injuries on the defense of the Detroit Lions. So
Gotta wonder how deep in the pockets of the 49ers the refs are tonight. Take the hand off. Don't pass Laporta. He only gets one. Gibbs gets 6. I thought it was 6, Joe. Gain of 8. Or was it 7? 6. 3. Pitch to Gibbs. Cuts back.
Drew, what's going on? Long time no see, man.
2 goofballs, NYT's news and updates. What's up, Drew? Been a while since we've seen him.
Yeah. He probably just woke up from the coma from the shitty season that we had. And the minute he woke up to the coma, we gave away the first pick. So, yeah.
Yeah. And we gave it to the Patriots.
Yep. Who ain't coming up off it. And I'm telling you. People like, oh, no, they ain't drafting a quarterback. They got Drake May. They're not going to pass on Shedeur Sanders just because they got Drake May. Even if they draft him just to trade him.
Basically the same thing the Chargers did with us for
They
Eli.
won a pointless game on purpose, bro. You don't understand it. To the rest of the world, that looks like they just didn't want to draft a black quarterback. So they decided to back out of the first and second pick and not even deal with it. That's what it looks like to a huge portion of the fan base. So great job. Not only did your coach lose the locker room, but you probably lost half your fan base with that dick move you pulled yesterday. Awesome.
We had number 4 when we got Eli and traded up, right?
Why would you? Did you listen to what you just said?
I was just asking.
When we had listen to what you just said. We had number 4 when we traded up and got Eli. We had number 1 yesterday morning. We had number 4 yesterday evening. Why the fuck would you trade up from 4 to 1 when you had 1 to begin with?
I'm just asking because of a comment and left by Drew.
It's not the point. You could have got him for the pick. Now you're going to have to trade up to get what you already had? That's the dumbest shit ever. That is the dumbest shit ever. I don't care that we had number 4 when we went and got Eli. That is the dumbest shit ever. You cannot justify having the number 1 pick, giving it away, and then going to buy it back. That's like a rapper getting robbed for his chain and then paying the robber back for the chain.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. We were number 1 in 03 until we beat the Jets and Vikings late in the season, and then had to trade up to get in 04 to get Eli. If only history continues to repeat. Drew.
There was no reason to win yesterday's game at all. I don't presume to know why they won yesterday's game. I don't know if it's a disconnect between Dable and Shane. I don't know if Mara threatened somebody's job. I don't know what the reason for it or the asinine sense that they used to come up with that. But it only hurt the team. It only hurt the image of the team. It hurt the progress of the team. And a large portion of this fan base is done with the Giants. Listen, 100 years in business, and you're one of the only franchises who still has not drafted a black quarterback. You can paint that however you want. And I'm not even black, right? If people want to be technical, oh, he's Latino, right? I'm black. But if people want to say whatever, okay? Think about it. 100 years. Not only have you had the worst season in your 100-year anniversary, but you still stuck in the last century, apparently.
Because Mara does not listen to, lets the world pass him by. Doesn't want to accept change. The fact that the 90s are gone. Ever since the 2000s or so.
Drew, it ain't about telling the players they aren't allowed to win. You can't tell me that Drew Lock is a better quarterback than Daniel Jones, bro. You cannot tell me with a straight fucking face that you could not get the performance that you got out of Drew Lock yesterday out of Daniel Jones. Therefore, why the fuck was this play calling not done the whole season? Why you wait till now when you were certain you had the number one pick to go and win a meaningless game and open up the playbook and start to look like an actual team? Why you wait till now? You see what I'm saying? It's some shit in the mix. I don't know what it is, but it's something in the mix.
Drew, that's not the point. The point is, what was the reason for basically constricting the playbook for 15 effing weeks to justify how much of a hypocritical and self-indulgent egomaniac Dable is? Only when his job is on the line. Only when he's being held at gunpoint to open the playbook does he even bother to do so.
That's what I'm saying. They sabotaged Daniel Jones so they can go and get a different quarterback. Now you have the number one pick. And there's no what did you go and win that game for? To drop down to 4. What was your purpose? This is what I'm asking. Because it makes no sense if you've been sitting here blaming the quarterback play for all of your issues. You scapegoated Daniel Jones, right? You made the man feel so bad he went and asked for his release. Then you start playing with DeVito and Drew Lock. And you still scapegoat. No, it's you holding back the restricting the play call in the playbook to make it look like you got to get your quarterback. So you drop all the way down to the number one pick, and then you go win a worthless game for what? Either you got threatened that you was going to lose your job, or you're just trying to give a big finger to Shane because you know you're getting fired and you try to screw up his draft position, or something else. I don't know. Not presuming to say I know what it is, but I do know there's some shit in the mix. That much I know.
To quote Hamlet, something smells rotten in the state of Denmark. And let me ask Dable this. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? If you do harm to us, should we not get our revenge? And what you did to us yesterday, Dable, was a harm to this fan base. And we want our revenge. It's from Shylock, the merchant. It's from the Merchant of Venice, Shylock, Iman.
From the pitch back to the touchdown, Detroit Lions, Iman.
It's just that play is so overlooked by a lot of people. Then again, in modern day public high school English classes, Shakespeare is hardly ever taught nowadays. Oh, and if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? Sorry. Screwed up. Let's get that last part wrong. I mean, the front office call us dogs before they had a cause. But since we are dogs, beware our fangs, and the players grant us our justice. All I'm asking, folks, is when are Giants fans going to get a small taste of justice against their ownership, against their coaching staff, and against their front office? Oh! Don't. Well, there's a difference, Iman. The 49ers know all they're doing is playing spoiler against teams that are already in the playoffs, or at least playing as a speed bump in the case of the Lions. They know they're bottom of the barrel in the West this year, but that's because they were plagued by a litany of injuries out of the chute. There's one hell of a catch. Down to the 9. Purdy to Pearsall. So we're getting another high-scoring game tonight, Lou.
What'd you say, Snarf?
Looks like we could be getting another high-scoring game tonight.
That's all we've been calling here lately is high scoring.
Well, except for Seattle, Chicago. But then again, that game was ass to sit through anyway. It's called a mosh pit up front. Front Aikman. Dumbass can't pronounce the pit right.
Service code. Y'all go check him out.
Clever play, Brock. You're just going back and forth in this one. And it's good. It just seems like no one wants to stop the other one defensively. It's a stat padding game tonight. And I thought this has only existed in basketball. Know what I mean, Lou? Seriously, it's like no one wants to play defense tonight. And the irony of that statement is that's a thing that's killing the NBA. No one wants to play defense.
Sorry, I just was watching the news report about Robert Brooks. First time I'm hearing of it, but we'll get back to.
What happened?
We'll talk about it later, not on the show.
All right. But I mean, it just feels, is it just me or does neither team want to play defense tonight? And
defense doesn't exist anymore. They want high-flying, flashy games.
Yeah, but isn't that the same thing that's killing the NBA? Stat padding. I mean, Grant, I don't know how bad the power to the players movement is in the NFL when compared to the NBA. That'd be probably more man caves territory, but still. Next sec. Let's change to an I. And down he goes. Lots of 3. That sucks for off. This time he gets the pass off correctly. 7 or 8. Yeah, stat padding is killing everything, Iman. But believe me when I say this, folks. Out of all the sports, it's the worst when it's at its worst in basketball. All because Adam Silver is a godforsaken people pleaser who would sweep the problem of empowering the players under the rug instead of confronting it. I mean, his predecessor wasn't that much better. Granted, he wasn't so much a frightful coward as David Stern. Innovate. Four. Yeah, that is a definitive worry for the Lions. Defensive health. Catch and down to the 14 for Amon-Ra St. Brown. The sun god trying to shine bright. Oh, they push him back to the 15. Three, 2, 9, 16. We go to the warning. This has been a pretty fast-paced offensive game so far. 21-13 San Francisco, 2 minutes left. Ball will be on the 15 when we come back in San Francisco territory. Crier scores! There's only 3 days of that left. Gibson get anywhere on that run. 2nd and 10. Figure the pitch. Goff throws it screen. And a gain of 5. It better be 30 seconds. I'm going to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It was only 20 seconds. Hypocrites. And Gibbs only gets 2. Just take the points, Camby. There's no need to gamble. But again, we know Campbell the gambles. The old Campbell gambles. I do not like this call. This is what bit him in the ass in last year's NFC title match. From the gun. And incomplete. And this is why Dan Campbell needs to put a leash on the gambling habit. And like I said, this is what cost him the NFC Championship matchup last year. We know, Jesus. We know. Has now 8 wins in a row for the Knickerbockers. That's 8. Saturday doubleheader. One game that doesn't have much significance outside of clinching a division for Baltimore. The other has playoff implications on both sides. Browns Steelers at 4:30. Bengals and Steelers at 8. I'm probably going to be more in line with sitting through the latter game over the former. From the 8. Purdy chased that into the end zone, looking, has to get rid of it. Incomplete. Purdy gets rid of it. How did he catch that? Berendo. Motherfucker. 40-yard catch. Berendo gets pushed out after 9. Snap. Pearson leaps out after gain 4, maybe 5. It's Ayuk with a first down. Or Jennings. Flag. OPI, okay. Looks like the 49ers will have to settle for a field goal. It'll be a 51-yarder. And it's wide right. No good. Here are the first half stats for both squads. Jared Goff, 11 to 13, 138 yards. He's been sacked and a touchdown, sacked once for 3 yards. Jamar Gibbs, 9 carries for 60 yards. Craig Reynolds, 2 for 13. Jamar Jefferson, 2 for 6. Jared Goff, 1 for -1. Jamison Williams, 2 for -2 and a touchdown. Jamison Williams, 1 catch for 44 yards and a touchdown. Jamar Gibbs, 3 for 37. Craig Reynolds, 1 for 26. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 4 for 24. Sam Laporta, 2 for 7. Defense, Jack Campbell has 5 tackles. Kirby Joseph, 4. Terrion Arnold, Pat O'Connor, Ben Nyman, Brian Branch, Trevor Nowaski, Ifatu Melifuano, 2 tackles. Amik Robertson, 2 tackles. DJ Reader, 2 tackles. Jalen Reeves-Maben, Levy Owens-Zurike, Josh Pascal, Ezekiel Turner, Anthony Pittman, Zadarius all have 1. Zadarius Smith, no tackles. Tom Kennedy, 1 punt, 1 kickoff return for 27 yards. Jake Bates, 1 for 2 on PATs. On the other hand, for the 49ers, Brock Purdy, 14 of 16, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Isaac Garendo, 7 for 26 on the ground. Deebo Samuel Jr., 3 for 16. Brock Purdy, 3 for 12 and a touchdown. Ricky Pearsall, 2 for 6. Pearsall leads all receivers for San Francisco in the game. 4 for 63 with a touchdown. Isaac Garendo, 3 for 53. George Kittle, 3 for 45. Juwan Jennings, 2 for 17. Chris Conley, 1 for 13. Kyle Juszczyk, 1 for 9. Juwan Jennings fumbled, but recovered a pass. He dropped. D Winners, 6 tackles. Fred Warner, 5 tackles. Isaac Yiadom, Demondre Lenoir, each with 3. Malik Collins, Talana Hafunga, Malik Mustafa, Nick Bosa, each with 2, including a sack for Bosa. Renardo Green with 2. Eric Saubert with 1. Along with Yetur Gross Matos, Jair Brown, and Tatum Bafuni each have 1. Debo with a 37-yard kick return. Jake Mooney missed a field goal and is 3 for 3 in place kicks, in PAT kicks. First downs, 11-15 favor Detroit, 6-9, 9-6 in the air in favor of San Francisco. I meant to say 15-11 San Francisco in first downs. Each team has gotten 5 on the ground, 1 in penalties in favor of San Francisco. Third down efficiency, 5 for 6 to 2 and 4 for Detroit. San Francisco converted their fourth down. Detroit did not. 31-30 in total plays in favor of San Francisco. 260 to 211 in favor of San Francisco. On total yards, 4 drives each. 8.4 to 7 at yards per play in favor of San Francisco. 16 rushing attempts to 15 rushing attempts in favor of Detroit. 4.8 to 4 in yards per rush in favor of Detroit. 3 for 3 in the red zone, as opposed to 1 for 2 in the red zone in favor of San Francisco. 4 penalties for 25 yards against Detroit. 1 penalty for 10 yards against San Francisco. And 15 minutes, 19 seconds in favor of 14-41. Time of possession advantage, San Francisco. And those are your halftime stats. Salute, Jacob. For the Lions to win this game, they've got to step up defensively. And offensively, they got to stop gambling when they're in the red zone like that. This girl. Yeah. Day sucks. Too much love and respect to all ninjas on the panel tonight, hiding behind their cheap
cameras, gobbling all night, never off.
Anyone
I
is
smoke,
always.
brother. Martinez. The Giants are so bad, they make losing even harder. Yeah. So listen, you give away the first pick. You have the first pick. You give it away. You win a meaningless game against the Colts. Saturday morning, Guys, make sure you tune in Saturday morning at 5:30 a.m. I will be calling my first ever rugby game, Team Italy versus Team France. 5:30 a.m. next Saturday morning. Your boy Big Lou is calling the rugby game with playoff implications for Team Italy versus Team France.
Both teams
He's
have
shining a big old spotlight on Tudo when he tackles somebody. And Tudo, if you miss a tackle, ooh, I'm gonna kill you in the chat. I'm gonna kill you in the chat. No, listen.
Dan Campbell facing his second largest halftime deficit this year. Their biggest was their 15-point comeback against Houston about a month ago.
All right, you ready to give him the halftime report?
I already did it.
I didn't hear it at all. My mic was on.
Oh, I know I did it.
That's all right. Well, I believe you.
About to get ready to start the second half anyway.
What'd you say, Snarf?
We're about ready to start. They're getting ready to start the second half anyway.
Yeah, I see her talking to Lisa Salters talking to Dan Campbell there, former New York Giant, turned his Detroit franchise around.
34.
Down by 8 here to start the third quarter. Second largest deficit. And they came back and won that game. They were down, 16 points?
15 of the Texans.
Yeah. To the Strouds. He done changed the Houston, Texas names to the Houston Strouds.
Blame Tom Grassi for that, not me.
The Houston CJ Strouds.
And that's mostly because of how terrifying the character of the Strouds is in his videos. That's for sure. Six. We get 6.
Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. Monday Night Football.
They should have stayed on
ESPN. No, it's Monday Night Football with the BBKSN here with your boy Big Lou and Sir Snarfington. Snarf. Snarf.
In any case, for those wondering why I've been kept keeping quiet, I've been, for the most part, a man of my word, not talking, wanting to let Luke do it when he wants it, and letting Luke be at the front.
Pause.
Wasn't that the deal we worked out last night?
Yeah, but that didn't sound right at all.
I know.
He said, "Let Lou be in the front." Wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute.
Well, I meant let you take the lead tonight. Hey, it was what we agreed upon.
Yeah, I know. All right. Golf on the center. Play action. Rolls out to his right. Quick pass for a pickup of 6. They give him 5.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 with 14 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And we've got an injured Lion limping.
It's Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's not good. All right, Amon-Ra in motion. Ball is snapped. Handoff. Cuts it back and will not get back to the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and 5. All right. Jared Goff. Ball is snapped. Fires over the middle. Has a man for the first down to the 36-yard line. Jamison Williams with the reception. Nice route.
The Strouds.
The Houston Strouds. Man in motion. Ball is snapped. Handoff. And he is met at the backfield, makes a man miss, and cannot make the rest miss. He will lose a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Amon-Ra with 11 touchdowns, 1,169 yards, 107 catches. Jamison Williams with 49 catches, 946 yards, and 7 touchdowns. Nice receiving duel. Amon-Ra in motion. Ball is snapped. Handoff. Cut back. And he'll pick up 5. 2nd and 6. 3rd and 6 coming up. Oh, they gave him 6. 3rd and 5. What a catch.
Yep.
Yeah, both feet and a toe drag.
Mm-hmm.
1st and goal from the 10. Laporta in motion. Goff under center. Single back set. Play action. Pass over the right side. Overshoots Amon-Ra. Incomplete.
Oh, it's going to be in
2nd
Pittsburgh.
and goal.
It's going to be in Pittsburgh in 26.
What?
The 26 draft, it's going to be in Pittsburgh.
The 2026 draft is going to be in Pittsburgh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So Green Bay and then Pittsburgh. Let's go. Black and yellow, green and yellow, then black and yellow. Okay.
Cheeseheads and then the terrible Towel Town.
Lil Wayne and Wiz Khalifa. All right. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Single back set. Ball is snap. Handoff. And he will fight forward for a pickup of 3, maybe 4. Depends on where they spot the ball. 3rd and goal from about the 6. Third and goal from the 6.5. Goff in the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Looking. Fires on the left side. Touchdown, Sam Laporta.
You go for 1 or you go for 2? Campbell.
Dan Campbell's going for 2. He already threw the signal up. You already know it. He's trying to tie this game.
Well, we also know he's a gambling man.
Yeah, Dan Campbell, baby. Former Giant. All heart. Sam Laporta on the drag route. No, excuse me. Quick slant. Okay. All right, going for 2. From the 2. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Man in motion. Ball is snap. Rolls out to his right. Fires. 2-point conversion.
Price on the catch.
Tie game. Patrick with the 2-point reception.
Oh, Patrick. I thought it said Price on the jersey. Sorry.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Jared Goff. We was there in Detroit for the draft. You should have seen them Lions fans chanting Jared Goff. Jared Goff.
They go hard for Jared. They go hard for him.
What?
They're probably going to do the same thing for Jordan Love when we get to Green Bay in April. Or we're going to hear that annoying, that ever retro song, bum bum ba da bum, go Pack, go. Sheila Ford Hamp, the principal owner of the Lions, and the chairwoman. Considering that she's the descendant of the guy who founded the company, the namesake company of automobiles, Henry Ford. I think great-great-granddaughter or great-granddaughter. I don't remember what she is. Lost 3 when she took over, lost 5 last year, and they've only lost 2 so far this year.
Woo, we got a tie game, 21-21, 9:58 remaining in the third quarter. And if you ain't subscribed to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, I don't know what the hell you're doing with your life. The one centralized location for all of your favorite content creators on YouTube. The one spot where you can find all of your sports concerns: baseball, basketball, college football, boxing, UFC, NFL, and soon coming rugby, fishing. You name it, we got it all locked down, man. All of your sports needs and concerns in one centralized location for all of your greatest and favorite content creators, man. Make sure you subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Also follow on X at bigbluecrewsports.net. I mean Sportsnet, not dot. Big Blue Crew Sportsnet on Twitter. Okay, make sure you follow on Twitter. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And if you're not subscribed to G Nation Inside Sports, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. I don't even got to tell you what to do on that one. Fall back and bump your head. You know what I mean? But let's get back to this game, man. 9:58 remaining in the third quarter. Tie game. Detroit comes back after an 8-point deficit to start the half and ties the game up, man, in one drive. Snarf, what you got, man?
Well, if you don't mind, can I do some of the San Francisco plays?
Yeah, go ahead. You can call it.
Okay. Well, first play out of the drive, pass to Jennings, and he gets a first down. Pick up after a penalty, pick up a 13 on a holding call to 26, push it back to 16, gain a 13. Hurry to Jennings. Lions under Dan Campbell, last 45 and won 35 of them. First and 10 of the 29. Purdy and her hands off to Granendo, and he's going to get 5, maybe 6. Where the hell did this Isaac Garendo kid come from? Second and 5. Garendo in the backfield with Purdy. Fake of the hand. Purdy's going to launch it. Over the middle. Caught by... It's Pearsall again. He's over the 30 and brought down at the 27 in Detroit territory. As soon as the Lions tie it up, they're just going to cough it right back up. Good grief. I'm telling you, it's nothing but a stat pattern tonight for San Francisco. Gain of 39. 8:21 left in the third quarter. Fake of the hand off. Catch by Kittle. Stays on his feet to 25. He's over the 20, the 15, the 10. Plows through down at the 4-yard line. Pick up a 23. And that was on a tight end screen pass. Vildor had him by the ankles, but personally, you're supposed to take this guy down. If you're going to take Kittle down, you got to get him down by the waist or the shoulders. Ball's on the 5. Hand off fake. Looking for Jerzik. Going to lob it up. Incomplete. He was looking for Jerzik. but he overshot him. I mean, if there's one thing Kittle does best, it's getting yards after the catch. Fourth career 1,000 reception yard season. Second most for a tight end in NFL history, or it ties him for second most. Second goal from the 5. Reverse to Debo. Hand off to Debo, and Debo's in. Touchdown 49ers. Reverse to the left.
What a game, folks. They are going touchdown for touchdown here. No defense allowed.
And only took him 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Snap, hold, kick is good. 28-21 49ers. $7:40 left in the third quarter. It is basically an offensive blitzkrieg between both squads. Dude. Shut up. Damn it, Wildflower. I always knew the Commanders were hippies. It's a sad shame that an era tonight ends in wrestling as USA pulls the plug on Raw as it goes to Netflix next week. Kick is away. And Detroit sets up shop at the 30.
Are you telling me that the USA Network said fuck y'all last episode to Raw?
Well, tonight was the last episode of Raw on USA Network. But essentially, yes.
They ain't play it?
Oh, they played it. I'm just saying that tonight's the end of an era that will never have Raw on USA Network again. Now it's just going to be on the Netflix app.
It was on USA for what, 30 years?
There was a time they were on Spike from about T9/Spike from like 2000 to 2005, and then they went back to USA. So about 26 out of 32 years. Whoa, nice. It better not be OPI. And we got Gimping 49er linebacker, number 53. And the flag is picked up. Nice catch by Laporta. Combined tonight, 10 drives, 7 touchdowns, 1 missed field goal, 1 turnover on downs, and no punts. And an end of the half. Forgot about that one. Damn. It's Winters who had to step off. He was limping pretty badly. Four or 5. Three. And down goes Goff on the sack by Bosa. Loss of 7. And we finally have a punt. Oh, they're going for the field goal. Okay. It's a 57-yarder. And he got it. 28-24. I mean, I know it's not what Dan Campbell would want, but he's got to take it. I mean, if Goff gets rid of that ball and it goes out of bounds, then yeah, he would risk going for it on 3rd and 2. But on 3rd and 3 from the 26. But 13 yards, too much coughed up, had to sell for 3. 4:25 left, 28-24, San Francisco. Now the question is, can the Lions D get a damn stop? 4:15, Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Saturday, 8. Sunday finales on CBS. You'll get Carolina, Atlanta, Buffalo, New England, Giants, Philadelphia, Houston, Tennessee on Fox, Washington, Dallas, Green Bay, Chicago, Jacksonville, Indianapolis, New Orleans, Tampa, and then on the nightcappers, Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, Raiders. Kick is away. Debo takes it out of the end zone. He's over the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 33. He's tripped up. Yeah, but they need some defensive stops. Some I formation, transition out of the eye, fake of the handoff. Purdy looks. He's going to fire it deep. He gets whacked. And we've got pass interference against the Lions in and around the 45-yard line. It's picked, but it's not really going to matter. And it is on Branch. Tough break for the Lions. That is something they did not need. A sloppy PI penalty. That puts the ball at midfield for the 49ers. .411 left in the third. First and 10 midfield. Throw, and this time it's picked off. Kirby Joseph across the 45, and he is going to be brought down stopped at the 49er 43. Tough break for Purdy, but that is what the Lions did need, a stop, and they got it. He was looking for Kittle, but he overshot him, and then who was Purdy looking for that one? In that one? He was looking for Pearsall, but he overshot him. Picked off by Joseph. He ran it back 26 yards from the 31 of the Lions to the 43 of the 49ers. So Detroit's got excellent field position and a chance to take the lead. With 3:58 left in the third. Just wait another 7 more days, Corinne Long. Your time's up. Not meandering around this year. Back to the poll you go for the next 10 months. Or 11. I've always hated that song. And again, I've always hated the Bee Gees. Fuck you, Cher. Or Jip you, Cher. Jip you. Let's look at this pick again. Two-back pistol set. Fake the handoff to Garando. And he throws it over the middle, but it just overshoots Ricky Pearsall. And Joseph is waiting for it. Action from Goff. And St. Brown gets 9. It was like Gibbs who caught it. Oh, it was Williams who got it. Gain of 8. 8th interception this year for Joseph. That leads the NFL. He's one short of the record. Eclipsed by Deron Bland. First down Reynolds. Gain of 10. Or 9. (21-24) from Goff tonight. Under 3 minutes in the third. All about the line. Reynolds tries to find a hole and does, and he gets 6. Damn right they do, Troy. Caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown down to 6. Oh, they say 7. Okay, so we got 13. I thought it was 14, but whatever. From the 7. Well, 6.5 by all accounts. First and goal. Single back. And off to Jefferson. And he carries the pile to the 4. Second goal from the 4. Fake of the hand, play action, fake of the handoff. Goff has to set up, and it's incomplete. Third down. He's looking for Williams. Third and goal from the 4. Snap. And Amon-Ra St. Brown couldn't find it. Knowing Campbell, he's going to go for it. Personally, I would just play it safe. It backfired the last time he went for it on 4th and goal. Seriously, that one was a definitive horse shot of Amon-Ra. I hate it when Campbell gambles like this. Snap. Throw. Caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions take the lead. $30-28. It's on a pivot route. The extra point's good. Lions now lead by a field goal with 19 left in the third quarter. This has been one hell of a game tonight, fans. Eight plays, 43 yards, 3 minutes and 39 seconds on that drive for the Lions. Let's see if the 49ers can respond.
And the Lions take the lead 31-28 with 19 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Touchback. 49ers under Kyle Shanahan. 4 years with 10 or more wins. Each time they got to the NFC title game, won it twice, but choked in the Super Bowl to the Chiefs. 4th season with a losing record, and he's missed the playoffs all 4 times. 1st and 10 in the 30. Single back formation. Single back gun. Purdy drops back. Gets rid of it. Caught. Up by Kittle, but he's going to be a yard short, and that'll be the last play of the quarter. 22 straight wins when leading entering the fourth quarter. The longest active streak this for the it belongs to the Lions. 2nd and 1 from the 39 of San Francisco, going left to right. Snap, handoff to Granendo. He's got the first down, and he'll be stopped after a pickup of 2. Maybe 3. They give him 3. With the exception of that interception and the missed field goal, it's been pretty straightforward steamrolling for the 49er offense. But again, you've got an incomplete offensive lineup against an incomplete defensive lineup. 1st and 10 from the 42. Fake of the handoff by Purdy. He drops back, gonna fire it. Caught by Kittle, and he's got the first down at the 40. Pickup of 18. Nice screen. Nice zone route, slant route by Kittle. And off to Debo. It's a reverse. They're going to throw it. And Pearsall's just going to get rid of it incomplete out of bounds. I don't even know what the point of that trick play was. And I know that's not considered intentional grounding because Pearsall's not a quarterback. He's a wideout. Second down from the 40. Fake of the handoff again. Over the middle. And he overshoots Pearsall. 3rd down.
All right, 13:38 remaining in the fourth quarter. Detroit with a 3-point lead. Let's go, Lions.
4th year as the D coordinator, and 11th year as an assistant for Aaron Glenn, longtime Jet. I would know. I grew up with him and the Jets in my childhood. 3rd and 10. Ball at the 40 in Detroit territory for San Francisco. Purdy drops back. Pressure comes. Throws. Swat away. He was looking for Jennings. And it was Robinson with the swat. I mean, good route by Jennings, but Robinson followed him every step of the way, and it's just swatted it from him. Now, on the one hand, if you do go for the field goal, you have a chance to tie the game. On the other hand, Jake Moody would be kicking a 58-yarder, and it looks like that's what San Francisco is going to try here. Especially when he missed a 52-yarder, hooking it wide right. I mean, his career long is 57. Let's see if he can hit it. Snap, hold, kicks up, and it's going to hook wide left. No good. Lions ball at their own 50 at midfield. At their own 48-yard line. Sheesh. Races effing out. Think the pressure's getting to Purdy at this point, Lou?
What'd you say?
Think the pressure's getting the Purdy a little bit here?
No, I don't think it's the pressure of the big game and nothing like that. I think it's just he don't have his weapons like that, and he's not that guy.
Well, I mean, the last 2 drives, he's been picked off, and the 49ers have missed a field goal.
That's just good defense.
True.
And he don't got nothing to do with the field goal being missed. That's the kicker.
So now the defenses start to wake up in the clutch for both sides, huh? Good grief. Jared Goff, 23 of 28, 272 yards, sacked twice for 16 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Brock Purdy, 20 of 26, 306, hasn't been sacked yet, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and 1 touchdown on the ground. Goff and the Lions take over at their 48. Lions going left to right. Gibbs spins, cuts reverse, back to the left, and he's going to turn what would have been a 3-yard loss into a 2-yard pick, a 5-yard loss into a 2-yard pickup. Or a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 49. Hand off up the middle. Gain of 4. Okay, I don't even want to know what the deal with the softball on the hip is. 3rd and 3 from the 45. Goff drops back. Incomplete and no flag. He was looking for Laporta, so looks like it's going to be a 3 and out. Mostly because, and that's what I would do because 1, in this situation, if you're Campbell, because 1, it's too early in the quarter to go for it. 2, do you really want to run the risk of giving San Francisco good field position? I don't. But then again, can't. Well, and what do you know? He's going for it. Why am I not surprised by that? You son of a bitch. Snap. Goff. Drops. Caught by Laporta over the 30 and down at the 26-yard line for a gain of 19. And pick up a 2 for J. Mark Gibbs. Total yards tonight, 379 to 374 in favor of the Lions. .10:45 left in the game. Play action. Screen and dropped incomplete. Third down. Williams looking for the shoestring catch, and he dropped it. Near the ground, and he dropped it. Third and 8. Ball on the 24. Snap. Williams falls incomplete. So on a 4th and 8, do you get rid of it? Do you just kick? And it sounds like Campbell's giving the signal for a field goal. This one will be from 42. Williams just stumbled, and by the time the pass came to him, he couldn't recover. Bates on for a 42-yard attempt. I know it's not the score Campbell would want, but it's one he's going to have to take what he can get. Snap. Kick. And he got it. 34-28 Lions. $10:29 left in the game. Lions up 6, hoping to hold the tiebreaker going into next Sunday's matchup. And for those wondering, yes, I had those Taco Bell nuggets.
Well, they got to stop the 49ers from scoring a touchdown here, because a touchdown and an extra point puts them right back in the lead. So they got to hope that their defense holds here on this next drive.
That's for sure. Wheelchair football? Interesting. Oh, brother. In other sporting events tonight, the New York Knicks win their 8th in a row, crushing the Wizards 126-106. The Bulls pull off an overtime win over the Hornets 115-108. The Clippers edge out the lowly Pelicans 116-113. Denver leads Utah 92-88. Cleveland up on the Cavs 26-27 in the second. The Denver-Utah game's in the third quarter. And the first quarter is about to end in Portland with the game tied in 31.
Knicks. What about the Knicks? Don't care about no damn Portland. What about the Knicks?
I said they won 126-106.
Let's go, man.
8 in a row, and they get Utah on New Year's Day. And with that win, they now move themselves to within a half game of the top seat spot in the Atlantic Division. Mostly because of Boston screwing the pooch on Sunday against Indiana. And the Mavericks lead the Kings in the second quarter, 39-27. Over in the NHL, Rangers get pummeled by the Panthers 5-3. The Predators got shut out by the Jets 3-0. And the Hockey Club is getting mauled with less than a minute to go by the Kraken 5-2. One thing I'm not going to forgive the NHL for this year is putting the Winter Classic on TNT. I would prefer it being on ABC this year. For those wondering, tomorrow night it's Blues versus Blackhawks from Wrigley Field. Kicks away, and Debo's going to play it safe, touchback. Thanks, Bud Light clutch plays. 3rd and goal from the 7. Goff to Laporta. And the 4th and goal that essentially got the Lions in front. Purdy out of the gun. And this time he is going to go down. Loss of 5. Miles Adams with the sack. Reeves and Maben and tripped him up, but it was ultimately Adams who feasts on the sack. 2nd and 15, ball on the 25 in San Francisco territory for the 49ers. Durando in motion. Change the play. And timeout San Francisco. Nope, they're saying delay a game. I thought it was called a little jumpy on the flag. Of course, Brock Purdy, last pick of the 2022 draft. He's averaged 9 yards an attempt over his first 35 start. Highest in the NFL on the pass rate, yard per attempt rate since 1950. He'll be offered an extension at the end of next offseason, as 25 will be the last year of his rookie contract. 2nd and 20, caught by Pearsall, who had to cut back, pick up a 15. 3rd and 5. He'll hit the $1 million cap this season, lowest by a week 1 starting QB. '21 of 27, 321 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 touchdowns in the air, 1 on the ground, and he's been picked off once. 3rd and 5 from the 35. Snap. Out of the empty back set. Purdy looks. Fires. Caught by Pearsall, and he'll get 14 on that catch. A lot of perspective to take a look at in this year. 1st and 10 from the 49, 1 man in the backfield. Big of the handoff to Garendo. It's a play action. Purdy's going to fire it. Caught by Kittle open. At the 27. But we got a flag. Oh boy. Austin Pleasant, one of the right guard, got too far past his station, so that puts the ball back at the San Francisco 44. And they'll redo the play. 2nd and 15, 1st and 15. Brock, 822 yards this year, 20 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Purdy's going to fire short distance. Caught by Jennings, and he's going to get back to the original line. 2nd down. More flag. Looks like this will be against Detroit. Ryan Branch, you idiot. That puts the ball on the Detroit 35. 15-yard penalty for unnecessary roughness. or 36. .747 to go. First and 10 from the 36 of Detroit after the penalty. Purdy looks, fires, picked off! It's Joseph again. He's brought, and he goes down to 39. Once again, Purdy was looking for Pearsall, and Joseph cut him off. We know, Neymar. I'm hearing fans don't want to extend Purdy. Neymar, in all fairness to Brock, what happened to the 49ers this year can be blamed on injuries, not him. Right, Lou? Ball be placed on the line 38 when we get back. 7:34 left. Lions 34, San Francisco 28. First and 10 from the 38-yard line. Single back set. Goff with the handoff. Nice hole found by Gibbs, and he'll get 8.
All right, Detroit with a chance to seal the game here.
We've got less than 7 minutes. It's a 2nd and 2 on the 46.
A touchdown and extra point here puts it out of reach.
Field goal would do that too, to a lesser extent, but I know Campbell doesn't want that.
I'll take a 13-point lead over a 9-point lead any day.
Or a 14-point lead when you know the gambling nature of the coach.
Nimmer says Mets and lose Knicks got 8 wins tonight, guys.
8
Let's go.
Get the point. Of course, the real test is going to be on Friday. For the Knicks. I can't lie. Kirby Joseph has got a hawk's eye for that ball if it's going over the middle. Second and 6 from the 46 of the 49ers. Goff rolls out. Caught by Laporta, and or Gibbs, I should say, and he gets 6. Or 7 to Williams. Well, they gave him 8, so it's on the 38-yard line. Goff 25 of 33 for 299 and 3 touchdowns. A little more than 4.5 to go in the game. The handoff to Reynolds, and he gets 4 up the gut. Most passes in a single season for the Lions. Jared Goff at 36. He's only 5 behind Matt Stafford, who had 41 in 2011. They get a handoff, dump pass to Laporta, and he's going to get 2, maybe 3, or 3, maybe 4. Either way, third down. I guess the plan now is to just chew up the clock. Scoring be damned. Wouldn't you agree, Lou? Third and 2 from the 30. They get the snap off. Get up down the edge, and touchdown Lions! Jamar Gibbs with a 30-yard run down the left sideline, down the right sideline. 40-28 with 2:58 to go. Oh, right. Yeah, right sideline. Snap, pulled, kick. Wide left, he shanked it? How does Bates shank that?
Doesn't matter. Game's out of reach now. 2:58 remaining, 12-point lead.
If you were going to shank the kick, I would have gone for 2.
Well, I'm sure he wasn't trying to miss the kick.
I know. Jamar Gibbs tonight, 163 total scrimmage yards and a touchdown. 117 of those on the ground. So 27 of the last 34 points have been scored by the Lions. Kick is away. Debo's got it. 10, 15, 20, 25, and brought down at the 28, 29-yard line. Did the ball come out? Oh, they're blowing it dead to 26. So whose ball is it? Are they saying Lions ball? Let's see here. Okay, the ball's out. The Lions have it. I think. Okay, it looks like they're going to say 49er ball on the fumble recovery, but he was down by contact. Okay, so he's down by contact. I was a little confused there. So 2:52 to go. The ball will be spotted at the San Francisco 28-yard line. Purdy drops back. Fires, caught by Kittle, and he's only going to get 7.
Okay, man, this one's pretty much done, Papi. Okay, I don't see no way for the 49ers to come back out of this one.
Caught by Garendo, and he's forced out with 2.5 left. First down, San Francisco 49ers. From the 47, Purdy drops back. Looks, chased out of the pocket. Gonna fire it deep down the field, and he overshoots Jennings. And even if Jennings had caught it, he was out of bounds anyway. Second down from the 47, 2:22 to go. If we look at the playoff picture, the East and West have been claimed in the NFC by the Eagles and Rams, respectively, as have the wild card spots. It's a miss. The North will be decided next Sunday night, the South over the course of Sunday afternoon. That's where the wild card spots. Falcons get the Panthers. Bucks get the Saints. Packers get the Bears. Commanders get the Cowboys. 2nd and 10. Caught by Jennings at the 48-7 Lions territory. He'll get 7. Third down coming up. And we'll take it to the 2-minute warning. Oh, they're going to give him 8. My leg! My leg!
So Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions come back after being down by 8 in halftime and win by 12. 20 unanswered points.
And 27 of the last 34. Not the biggest fan of beer, but what is Modelo like?
I don't know. You ever see me drinking beer?
No.
Yeah, because I don't
I
drink
agree with
beer.
you, Mets, on that point. It's important to see how they play against the Thunder on Friday, referring to the Knicks. Damn, I changed the channel, come back, and 4028 laugh emoji by Iman. 3rd and 2 from the 45 of the Lions. Brock snaps it. Caught by Pearsall. He gets 10. 49ers rush to the line. And they have all 3 timeouts. Pearsall has had one hell of a night tonight. 8 catches for 141 yards. Purdy is sacked back at the 42. 43. It's Branch who bum rushes him for a loss of 8. Or 7. They're going to say he was down at the 42. .96 seconds left. Uh-oh, Purdy's banged up. And Josh Dobbs, who couldn't help the Vikings last year, coming in as backup. In fairness, this doesn't surprise me. Minute 36, 2nd and 17, empty back. Dobbs out of the gun. He's going to launch it over the middle, caught. And Jennings has to stretch himself to get out of bounds, gain of 15. Looks like Purdy's going to have to sit out with a hand injury next week against Arizona. Clock going to get a reset. Why is it a review? There should have been a face mask by Branch. Oh, I see what the problem is. He came down awkwardly on his left hand.
Jesus Martinez in the building says, damn, that's an ass whooping.
True. Subtuto. Does Shanahan want the 10-second runoff, or does he want to sacrifice a timeout to prevent it? And he's going to go with the runoff. Third and 2. After the 10-second runoff. Snap. Dobbs fires. Caught by Jennings, and this time he'll get out of bounds after a pickup of 7. Or 9. Minute 2, snap. Dobbs fires, caught by Kittle, and he dives down to the 5, and the 49ers are going to burn their second timeout with 53 seconds to go. I get the strategy. Get in quick, and then try to get the onside kick off. At best, you could be down by 4. At worst, you'll be down 6 if you get into the end zone. From the 7. Dobbs looks. He's going to lob it. Incomplete. He was looking for Jennings again. 50 seconds left. Crazy. Second and goal from the 7. 50 seconds left. Dobbs out of the gun. Snap. He's going to have to he's going to make a run for it, heading for the outside, and he's got it. Touchdown 49ers. Do you go for 1 or do you go for 2 in this situation? Yep, he got over the pylon before he got out. They're going to go for 1. And he shanks it wide right. No good. And usually Moody's automatic on PATs. Good grief.
Okay, Charlie Brown.
Just be grateful they didn't pull the ball away from him and he goes flying on his back. We know the onside kick's coming. 49ers did manage to cut the deficit in half at the very least. Onside formation. Here we go. And that goes out of bounds. It's going to go to the Lions. Remember the Hanks dance? Kirby Joseph, 9 picks this year. That leads the NFL. V formation. One more kneel down ought to do it. since there's a 2-second gap in favor of the game clock over this play clock. First team since 1997 with 10-plus touchdowns and or 1937. And this is the first game since 1937 with 10-plus touchdowns and no punts. And that does it. Lions get back in front of the North for another day. 40-34, your final score.
Man, what a game. Turned out to be a good Monday Night Football game. Shout out to Mets 21-28 for coming in and calling the game, man. Greatly appreciate you. Make sure you go subscribe to Mets 21-28 for all your baseball content and wrestling needs. You heard?
And soon to be
and
NASCAR.
We're going to get up out of here, man, because I got a hard day tomorrow and I got a lot of stuff to do. So we're going to wrap this one up tonight, man. Thank everybody for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network on YouTube and follow us on Twitter at Big Blue Crew Sports Net. You heard? But until next time, man, y'all know what it is.
Peace.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.